There's nothing gay about kissing a dude if it's a show you're not gay.
That's right.
Might be. I don't know who that is, but that's a close one. Somebody. Hey, gang, what's going down, everybody? I'm Sal's the Prophet.
I'm B Show.
And I'm Jonesy.
Yeah, I caught him off guard there.
Distracted.
Yeah, he's making the horn sounds and shit. And together with the Basement Weirdos, and this is the 4G Audio Podcast. Yo, actually, that first part came out involuntarily. But anyways, this is the 4G Audio Podcast. Thanks for tuning in. This is actually pretty close to episode 50.
Yeah.
48? 148? Or 150, I mean.
147 right now, I think.
Okay, 147. But either way,
Close. Yeah,
we're
you're right.
closing in
we're
on the
close.
150. But happy Friday, everybody. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah,
Tonight, we got a special guest. It's been a minute since he's been here, and he's got lots to talk about.
for sure.
Fucking, oh, man. Timal Garnier. Sorry, man. I was like, shit.
Damn.
Thank you.
Oh, man.
For having me, bro.
Honestly, man, I'm so sorry. That was fucking just a brain fart. But, but yeah, Timal Garnier, everybody. Thanks for fucking coming, man.
Thank you for having me, man.
Like I said, it's been a bit. I know you got like a lot of shit to talk about. You even said you have a lot of shit to talk about. But one thing I wanted to bring up was I know you've been working. But thank you. This album, I've been listening to it. The
Twigs.
YYZ and YOW with Adrian.
Yeah, that's one of the thing I was about to talk. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I've been listening to that, and it's definitely pretty hot for sure.
Thanks,
I like
bro.
it,
Thanks. It's teamwork. You know, me, Adrian. I mean, Hendrix, Adrian, Quest, and Wood worked together to put out 6 songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, very proud of this project, like connection on Toronto and Ottawa.
Yeah. I thought that was
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
When did you first meet Adrian, though?
Exactly. It's because, in 2019 I did like a lot of shows.
Okay.
Shout out Magic Mike.
Yeah.
And we met through those shows, and we connect with the energy. I don't know.
Okay.
I asked him to do a project, and then we did it all the summer. We work on it. It's a lot of things happen, and then we get through it, and then finish where we start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one thing though, yeah. So we actually met him through Freddie Fame. We did like
Right, yeah.
one of those radio
I
things
was
or
there
whatever.
too.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. The Summer Jam. No.
It was called like what the fuck were they called?
Yeah, the radio
Radionics
thing.
or something like that.
That's
Yeah.
the first one he came with Freddie. Yeah.
And the funny thing is actually Adrian was on. He did a couple dates of that or whatever. But I remember seeing him there, and that's the first time I met him. But that's only why I asked, because I was just thinking, was it that kind of same thing with the at shows and shit?
No, very talented guy. That's why I approached him.
Yeah.
Big shout out Adrian and his crew.
Shout out,
Woods,
gang. Yeah.
Malcolm. I see you guys. Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm approaching him. I think his style was so fresh,
Yeah.
and then our style was matching together, and then sound good together, and then
Yeah.
So it was back and forth beats and vibes. Either I start the beat or writing on it, or he was starting the the concept thing like that.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
then
No, so good.
no. We at the end we add like a song each, like solo song each.
Okay.
Of a own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny too, because whenever I first looked at it, I looked through all the songs or whatever, and then I noticed there's ones without each other's names on it or whatever, and I was like, oh,
that was Adrian. Because we were supposed to do a 4-song EP,
yeah,
and then at the end it was like, okay, why not we putting on one solo song each.
yeah.
I was like,
Yeah, it's
okay,
cool.
yeah. It shows our difference more.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Even too, I noticed he even like sings a little bit in it. I mean, whenever I say that, I haven't really listened to a lot of his other music, but I picture him more as like a spitter,
Okay.
But then like I noticed there's one. I'm like, who's this? And I was like, oh, it's just him singing. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I find him different on this project than what he used to do.
Yeah,
also,
okay, yeah.
I find him more sentimental,
Okay.
more talking about like story with girls, things
Yeah,
like that. Yeah, a lot. Very smooth project. The direction went. it was very smooth and girl stories.
Yeah,
Seriously. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that's why I took a song. It was like matching the concept, and he came with a song that was like not matching the concept. What I find, it was like super hype, and then another direction. That was good. It was a good idea though.
Yeah. Well, like you said too, it shows the dynamic or whatever, right?
Yeah. Go listen to that project YYZ YOW, on Spotify, any streaming platform. I'm very proud of this project.
Fucking right, man. You should be too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just real quick.
Some videos coming too.
Before, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is it for I'm Gone?
I'm Gone is already out on YouTube,
Right.
and Land of the Cold's coming. Yeah.
Okay. Soon.
It's coming.
Yeah. Okay.
Cannot make a date because
Yeah,
I'm gonna have pressure, but
Yeah.
But
that's right.
just something real quick too though about Adrian was me and Bully and I. We went to BC twice there in the summer, and the second time we went out in August, we missed our plane on the way out there. Like we were late, so we had to like sleep in the fucking airport and shit. But then on the way back, we our flight was delayed from fucking 7 o'clock in the morning to like 12:30. So we waited around, and the longer we waited, the longer it was delayed until finally they just canceled the flight. So the next day we had, and that was out of fucking Abbotsford. The next day we got another flight out of Vancouver this time. And so literally me and Bully walk into fucking Vancouver the next day. We would have never been in this position if it wasn't for fucking this flight getting canceled and shit.
yeah.
And we walk in and we walk to the lineup where it's like, you know, there's Ottawa and Toronto or whatever. And like we walk up and fucking somebody's like, yo, hey, whatever. But like we all had masks on and shit. I didn't know who he was, but it was Adrian. He's like, yo, hey. He's like, what's up? Like fucking daps Bully up and shit. And I was like, oh, what's up, man? Hey, yeah, what's up? But yeah, we met with him briefly, whatever, and he fucked off. But it was just funny because we would have never been in that situation if it wasn't for this flight getting canceled. And the other thing too is we had the same flight attendant on the way back as we did on the way there, and she's like, oh yeah, she's like, I saw you guys like a couple weeks ago, and we're like, yeah. But it's funny because we wouldn't have had her the first time if we didn't miss our flight. This is a bunch of like coincidental shit. But no, we ended up seeing Adrian there. I was like, oh, what's up? That's crazy. In fucking Vancouver in an airport.
No
like,
way.
Yeah.
Nice.
So crazy. But obviously that's like your most recent big project that you've been putting out. But like I say, you've been putting in work over the last year. You put in a couple videos too.
Yeah, exactly. My last album that I put out on the 1st of December 2020.
Yeah.
Only one single out. Like it's called Calculer. It's a French song with a guy from Montreal.
Okay.
That guy, shout out Disciple Deca, Gino, I see you. The thing is, that guy is TikTok famous.
Oh, okay.
He's a like
it's a big thing, eh?
a
TikTok?
rapper. Yeah. I mean,
You just realizing this now?
No, but I just conversation. But yeah,
I have more followers on TikTok than on IG.
Man, yeah, I was even gonna say that.
So
That's
I advertise my thing, but he's a comedian.
yeah.
That guy's a comedian.
okay.
And incredible rapper. Not only that, like with content, with knowledge, but he have his whole family rapping with him. Like he have 2 sons and a daughter.
Okay.
That rap with him.
Yeah.
Sing. Yeah. With very engaging songs, like with BLM, like what happened.
Okay.
Like Disciple
good
Deca.
messages and shit.
Yeah. And then it's end up like it's the first single of the last album. It's only the only single out. I have another singles coming out like next week. It's called Broken Promises. Solo songs. Check this out on my Drake Vibe.
Drake Vibe, yeah.
It's filmed by Gold Vision.
Ooh.
Check this out. Gold Vision production.
Okay.
Studio, sorry.
Is that
Gold Vision
where
Studios. Ottawa.
Are they? Okay.
Yeah.
Shit.
Gold Vision. They have a
Shit.
couple of video out with a lot of artists.
Okay. Yeah.
So this is my next move, but yeah.
Okay, I know. Okay, because like I said, man, fucking noticed you've been doing. I also noticed too you did 1 or maybe 2 shows recently.
Yes.
One for sure. I know that, but
Yes. Big shout out Quest. Shout
shout out Quest.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dreamland
Dreamland.
Studios. The thing is, he hired me for. I'm a sound technician. I'm a sound engineer
that's right.
too.
Yeah.
Multimedia specialist, like audio, video. The thing is, he hired me to do the sound for that festival he was doing with L'Imagie. It's a place in Gatineau.
Yeah, it looks pretty sick.
Yeah, that place is super sick. I mean, it's an art gallery.
Okay.
They expose, they do the vernissage. The vernissage just means like when an artist like show their work.
Oh yeah. I
At
forget
the
what
end.
you call it.
Oh, man,
In English, I don't know.
Not a gallery, but an exhibit.
Art exhibit.
Yeah, vernissage, an exhibit. All right. So there's a lot of exhibition there.
Yeah.
The thing is, that place contact Quest to do a festival.
Yeah.
And then he hired me to do the sound.
Oh, sir.
And then the thing is, I wasn't one of the artists too.
Yeah, that's cool.
so it was pretty hectic that day, but it went well. The first year, the festival is called sorry about that. It's called Cultivé ici, homegrown. Like it's half English, half French. From he wanted to showcase like artists and talent from both sides of the river.
Okay.
English and French. I
That's
think
cool.
Misha was there.
Yep.
I think le Flo Franco, Franco-Ontarian artist.
Okay.
So he's a francophone artist, but living in Ottawa.
Okay.
In Ottawa.
Yeah.
Le Flo Franco, Détrac, big artist from Quebec. That very it's happening well for him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Okay.
And then he's happening to play.
Yeah.
I think we got Jackie Dutoit. Jackie Dutoit is very involved in the community, artistic community here in Ottawa. She have that place here in Ottawa. I think we saw each other there. I'm not sure. She have it's a place that you can rent to exhibit art or
Right.
film podcast or film a video.
Okay.
I think I saw Twigs lately. He was filming something for Pyrex that place.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyways, that place
Shout out Pyrex.
owned by Jackie Dutoit and Jamal Jackson.
Heard that name before.
Yeah, Jamal Jackson. There's a lot of Jamal Jackson though.
Oh yeah.
I
Okay.
know.
No, that's why I heard it before. Yeah.
I know Jamal Jackson from Ottawa, from Montreal, that film videos.
Yeah.
And this guy is also a poet, an artist,
Okay.
from Ottawa. I mean, not that same guy, but there's another
Yeah.
Jamal Jackson that owned that place. I don't know the name of the place, with Jackie Dutoit that was at the festival, and we were talking about the festival, and yeah, a lot of artists that was on two weekends, and 12 artists.
Okay.
4 days, two artists per day.
Okay. So it was like Saturday, Sunday, and then Saturday, Sunday,
It was Friday
or
and
Friday,
Saturday.
Saturday. I guess.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Fuck no, it's
And
cool.
then,
It looked like.
Sorry.
No, it looked like a cool spot though. Like it looked like a cool show and shit.
Yeah, it's called the Parc de l'Imaginaire. It's
Okay.
very close to the marina in Elmer.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, it's like the background of the backyard of the marina.
Yeah.
Where's the parking is.
Okay.
So
Okay.
we see the water. And
You're looking at the water.
no, the water was on my side
Oh, okay. I see.
in the parking lot.
Yeah.
But the thing is, there's a fountain there, and this place is very known from people from Elmer,
Okay.
because it's in. They do a lot with school when you're in elementary school, so everybody that grew up in Elmer know that place.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
Parc de l'Imaginaire.
It's like the Pink.
Yeah, I think.
I think no, it's a strip club.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
The Pink
Yeah.
Panther is,
Yeah,
Pink
yeah.
Panther is dead though.
I just mean everyone knows it.
Yo, 14 years ago, I moved to Elmer. I was living in Hull,
Okay.
and then I'm not far from the Pink, and then the fifth year, I think they have like 3 people got shot
Oh no way.
on the street, in the bar, name it, man.
What?
And on 5 years, there's a lot of people like there's gang relates shit,
Yeah.
and then they just shut down
Oh,
the.
shit. I just saw all the
the
good
place.
stuff.
Yeah, just lately this
Wow.
year, destroyed it.
Down.
Oh, did
No, they shut it down
destroyed
like.
I thought it was
mean,
a restaurant or something.
No, they shut it down like many years ago, like almost 10 years. And
Yeah,
then
for sure, yeah.
the thing is, like, it was just abandoned. People like was like squat it or just enter the place to take photos, and you see that the time is like stuck in the time, like.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, but it just.
I didn't know they knocked it down though.
Yeah, they knocked it down.
Shit. I thought it was a restaurant. I thought I drove by one time and it was a restaurant, but I was looking at the difference because I remember laughing, being like, it's like a family restaurant now. Yeah. But I guess not. It's like, oh, what's that pole? That's the stripper pole.
Yeah.
But also too, since the last time you were in, I noticed too, Cedric. I saw that picture of you and Cedric, and I was like, yo, how do you know? Cedric. I have what's his name? No, I have the name wrong.
Cedric, I know a Cedric. I'm a drummer for a guy named Cedric. Very, very popular.
That's it. Okay, yeah.
He
So it is
millions
him. Okay,
views in the in. Anyways, it's very good artist. That's very he's going far.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because the reason why I know him, so I saw him in the picture. And I was like, oh, how the fuck do you know that guy? You're like, oh, I play drums for him. I'm like, what the fuck?
Cedric Auger. Go check him out.
My buddy. So my buddy went to Rockfest one year. I went the year before.
I remember that.
And then I went the next year with another buddy. My buddy's like, yo, he's like, you want to come? I'll bring my RV and shit. And like the place where he parks his RV is like just down the street from like the entrance and shit. And so he's like, yeah, come with me. I'm like, cool, yeah, I'm gonna go with him, whatever. Yeah. So we pull up into this fucking yard, and this yard, like everyone's yard in this place is like people camping and shit, right? So we pull up and we're
Tent Village.
We set our So we set up our RV and shit. We get the power and everything, whatever. But then these people like set up their tents and shit like right outside of our RV because this guy like splits up his whole like lot. And so these people were just like literally right outside of our door. And fucking. So they set up a bunch of tents, but then they set up a tent that like no one was in. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this tent for? I'm like, we could probably like move it. And they're like, no, like our buddy's coming later. And it was him, and he came later that night, but then he left, and I think he came back like the next day or whatever. But either way, regardless, me and him ended up like getting along really well. Fucking, he was like playing music and shit, and fucking, he was showing me like he had some rap and shit, showing me his rap. But anyways, we got along really well, whatever, and we ended up like just cruising around and hanging out together and shit. But no, so it's just funny because now like years later, I see that picture. I'm like, yo, how the fuck do you know that guy? I don't fucking know that guy.
Yeah. I remember when you were telling me that.
Yeah, okay, I did tell you. Okay, yeah. Well, yeah, I was like,
And
oh,
then-
that's so crazy. And then it's just funny because it happens to be about music too. So then I'm like, hey, this is a fucking.
It was at not Rockfest, at Papineauville.
With the picture?
No, you met him at Papineauville.
No, it was Rockfest. It was in
Rockfest, yes.
Montebello.
Montebello.
Yeah.
Near to
Yeah.
Yeah. So this was in 2018, right?
Yes, it was.
Exactly.
Yeah.
that day he spent 4 days. I said hanging on the line, like the clothing line.
Oh, the clothesline.
Because I had my video with featuring him. I was about to do. My guy from Montreal came.
Oh, okay.
Here in Gatineau, Ottawa, or whatever, and then he was like not responding. Like, so, he was like just like pass out. He just came out from those 4 days.
Yeah. Okay. So it was the aftermath.
I don't know what he did, but I was calling him, and then I had to go to this place, knock on his place, open the door. It was like sleeping on the couch.
Yeah.
So I guess he was having the same clothes.
Yeah.
If you see the video ailleurs, it's Timal Garnier featuring Cedric Auger.
Yeah.
You'll see him with sunglasses because my guy from video was like, yo, you have to take those glasses, your eyes is too fuck. I mean, and he was saying to me like he had difficulty to find like footage, because
he could use.
because he was like just hangover.
Right.
Yeah.
But he did a good job. That guy's a professional. He cannot like he can just not sleeping for days, but he's gonna do the job. He's gonna do an interview. He's gonna do the show. He's gonna be there.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a real guy, bro. Shout out, I love you, Cedric Auger. This is one of rare real people
Yeah, fuck yeah. No, he seemed like real good dude. Like I said, we got along good. Maybe we'll have to have him on the show.
Yeah.
But no, I was like, yo, that's fucking. As soon as I saw that picture, I'm like, I have to bring that up next time because it's like even too. Well, because I was like, shit, I'm like you don't. Like you don't know who people know, right? And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, so like on the last show, it's like not like I could have brought it up or you could have brought it up because we don't know that happened. But yeah, or even too, like I had what's his name, Savage James came on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Then I found out later that fucking
Shout out.
I looked up yeah, shout out, sorry. I looked up so I'm friends with Gravity. He's a battle rapper. And fucking I was looking up some of his battles and then I looked and it was like Savage James. I'm like, the fuck? So then I hit up Savage. I was like, yo man, I'm like, you fucking know Gravity? And he's like, yo, I battled him. It was like my first battle or something, like whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, I'm like, fucking I went to high school with that guy. That's fucked up. But yeah, no, the point is I was like, yo, I couldn't have brought that up on the show because we didn't know that at the time, you know? But I'm like, duly noted for next time, you know? Shit. But what else have you been working on since we saw you?
Pardon me?
What else have you been working on since we saw you?
My next and last Turquoise album.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not gonna be my last project, but it's just the last Turquoise project.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm working on this while everything else. It's coming. Bless up. It's coming. End of this year or next year.
Okay.
But this will be the third or fourth?
The 6th.
6th. Yeah, right. I knew there was a few, but damn,
Yeah.
6th.
Yeah. I mean, the 4th and the 5th was I guess the most known.
Right.
And that's why you might be say that number, but yeah, it's gonna be the 6th and the last for that series.
Saga.
Yes, saga. The saga not continue.
Yeah.
It's gonna end.
Yeah.
Fuck, that's pretty cool though. I was even actually thinking about doing something like that, but like probably less songs on each one. But then each one would be like a different style or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But which I shouldn't have said out loud. But
But with that experience, I find that like you said when I listening to all so far, like you have like the hits.
Yeah.
And you see, I should have like done like the project with all those songs only,
Yeah.
Right.
True.
But,
Yeah.
But hey,
Man, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Life goes on.
Yeah.
Gotta focus on the next note.
Exactly.
Gotta fix this fucking thing.
So you just did a show recently, right? Savage James was on that card.
Exactly. Shout out to Keijo, artist from Toronto that approached me to do that, and he invites Savage James. I invite my boy Adrian from Oshawa, like near to Toronto.
Mm-hmm.
And we made that event. It was like difficult because it was like the pandemic thing.
You're right.
And then the owners was like not sure if the regulations and the rules will be able to have people.
Right.
We were at the end. We were setting up that thing in the summer, so we were saying by the time we'll be full open.
Right.
But by the time we were like close again.
Yeah.
And then they decide to sell the tickets per table. So it was fine. People came. Keiju did an awesome job.
Nice.
Shout out to Ottawa radio outlet. They covered the show.
Like they put on the show, the costs and all that?
They cover it on their radio, and they came, took pictures, videos, did it live.
Nice.
Yeah. A lot of people were listening to it at home. A lot of people came. Shout out to Live on Elgin. This is where it happened.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It used to be a open mic place, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Keijo did a real job with the owners, and it came out very good night. And it was a long time also. Like those two shows was after a long period.
Long time coming.
Yeah, it was very nice for both of us, like artists and the people. I think.
Nice.
Yeah.
Right on.
And that's been since that festival you played on?
Yo, those two shows was just a week apart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like it. The festival was the Friday the 17th September, and show with all those guys at Live on Elgin was on the 23rd.
Okay.
So
yeah, shit. Okay.
Friday and the next Thursday.
And Savage James was there.
Yeah,
that's what you're saying.
Card, yeah.
Okay,
Savage James, big freestyler.
yeah.
Yo, shout out.
Yeah, shout out to the guy. He came on the show. He brought that big ass bottle of wine or whatever. It was like
right, that's
Muse or something.
Bambino.
No, it was like
oh right, like, he was saying how
something with an M.
Right, yeah. But I remember that.
But yeah, no, and then he fucking freestyled a bunch.
Yeah.
We'll have to have him on again. Fuck yeah.
For sure.
But man, other than that, but like, what the fuck? What's been new, man?
But
get it,
gin and juice.
Yeah,
but,
gin and juice.
What's new? Again, music. I'm doing a EP with a producer from France.
No way.
Yeah. He approached me. He was saying, "Oh, you have the ears. I think you like my my beats." And I was like, "Okay." I check him out, and then he end up like having a good background and pedigree. I mean, he's working with a lot of artists. He's a graphic designer also.
Okay.
Beat maker. So France would be the a bigger market for me.
Well, yeah.
French wise, not French fry. But I can French kiss your girl. But yeah. So that guy. We're working 4 songs together.
Yeah.
Big sound, like big beats. You'll see. Very excited for it. But yeah, this is another project that I.
That's cool, man. Especially too. Actually, I was just talking last night, I believe, with Hanley or someone.
Yeah.
And we were talking about Scotty G. That's what it was. He was saying that he has like a few different artists that he works with or whatever, like all over the place. And I was saying that it's good to get into other countries. I say this all the time, but it's good to get into other countries because to them it's a different sound, and they're like, oh, it's different than what I'm always hearing, you know. Exactly. And especially with Europe too, because like it's like it's such a big difference too that they're like, oh, this
have their sound
thing. Yeah, you know. And that's it too. Is like sometimes I find myself being like, oh, it's so sick. And I'm like, yes, because it's that different UK sound or whatever, right? But no, so I think that's a good move for sure.
But the same thing the other way around, because I think we sound different for them too.
Well, not the same thing. Well, that's what I mean.
Like even the French, like, you know, the same for you guys, like the English and the UK English.
Well, even too, I was gonna ask you, the French thing. That's what you're saying. Is like, so whenever you're talking to this guy, like, do you guys ever have like trouble talking to each other?
No, because like, you approach me in English, bro.
Oh, okay. Like, just because I know the French is that way different, right? Or like it has its differences.
Yeah, I know he's French because he's from France, and then our our discussion is always in English. I don't know why he might think I'm a, but he knows I'm a French artist too. But I don't know. Some people, and you know, when I saw them, I'm talking in French with them, and when it's like on the medias, on or whatever DMs, it's English.
Oh yeah. Weird. That's weird.
Yeah.
It's depend.
Yeah.
I wish I got to pick and choose which language.
Yeah, I know. Right? Yeah.
Yo, recently, talking about like which language pick and choose. Quest introduced me to a guy from 80. Like, I mean, I'm from 80.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, my parents, you know, my background, and he introduced me that guy that wants to do a song. It's I mean, from an album entirely in Creole, and then I did the verse in Creole for a song. So I'm very excited for this. This is one of the first time. Sometimes I put on some Creole, French, and English, but this song would be only in Creole, and I think that project gonna tour 80, like the medias in 80.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
I'm very excited for this one too.
That's awesome.
Okay. Isn't Creole like pretty similar to French?
Yeah, there's French in it, there's English in it, and there's Spanish.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then all those countries colonized 80.
Yeah. Okay.
And then there's some Creole, African words from different countries. So a lot of Benin. Anyways,
Benai?
why Benin?
I was gonna say Benai, but
In English, I'm not sure what's the name of it, but
Okay.
I know what's there's few countries that Haiti from.
Yeah.
So is the words are those from countries.
It's kind of like a
Okay.
mix or whatever.
Yeah, yeah,
yeah. Right.
Okay.
That
Right,
language Creole was created from the Caribbean, like I mean the slaves, to 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 communicate between them, between each other's, without like the master understand.
Oh, yeah,
that
yeah.
leads to the revolution and the independence.
Right.
But you can call the Creole people from the Louisiana.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Caribbean that led there, but they always from French and Latin descendants. So Creole could be a white person, it could be a black person, but yeah, it's not like
It's not a race.
exactly
Specifically,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Oh, crazy.
It's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
culture,
Yeah.
but it's a language too. And
Right.
then you don't talk the same Creole that on the island. There's some difference, like like the south of America and
Yeah.
the the
Right.
north.
Yeah. Yeah.
So even in Quebec, people in the north doesn't talk the same to people in the south. People in the east doesn't talk the same people in the east.
Wild.
There's a accent.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Accents and
yeah, yeah.
stuff.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And like, what's the other
Lingos.
thing I was gonna say?
Yeah,
like lingo or
lingos,
like
accent.
dialect or whatever the
Right.
fuck it's called. Is that it? Yeah. Guess
Yeah,
that's
they
it.
were calling a Creole a dialect, but there's a dictionary.
I just mean there's different dialects in it, or not. Maybe not in it, but you're saying like they don't talk like they have trouble talking the east and west and north and whatever because they have different. I was saying like different dialect.
Dialect.
So it'll be different
Yeah.
ways to say things,
yeah,
or like
yeah,
different
exactly.
words for things
exactly.
like that.
We can say dialect if you want. Yeah.
But yeah,
That's
no.
interesting.
Well, and the thing is, I actually had somebody like, well, I was gonna say they showed me how to speak Creole. They didn't, but they said it's basically French. But then they like gave me a list of words that were like not French words, and there were different words.
There's English. There's a lot of English.
Is there? Yeah, I see one. Yeah, once you said like English and Spanish, I'm like, okay, this guy didn't teach me right then.
Yeah.
I mean, not that I'm about to speak it because I can't even speak French to begin with, but. But yeah, that's what he told me. He's like, it's basically French, but there's just he was Haitian or whatever. But yeah, he told me that because I was like, yo, I'm like, what's this guy saying? I'm like, it sounds like French, but they were like
Twisting
it was different. Like, yeah, I'm like, it was weird. Like, and I shouldn't say weird, but it was different, right? I was like,
Yeah.
because I can pick up some French, but I'm like, oh, he's like, oh, it's just fucking Creole, like whatever. But so I've always wondered, like, did he give me the right information?
Yeah. Right.
Suspicious.
Yeah.
You talk about me.
Yeah.
No.
But no, exactly though.
No, you must not be scared of a French guy. What Jean-François is gonna do? Like, anyways.
Yeah. Shit, actually, fucking, just on the French English thing. Whenever I was at Rockfest, we went to there was one of the guys that was like outside of our RV or whatever. His name was. He told me to call him Simon, but Simone. And I was like, so like, because everyone's calling him this, right? So I'm like, but he told me his name was Simon. So I'm like, I feel weird. Like, should I say it like they're saying it, or should I just? He's like, you're English, man. Just call me Simon. But anyways, no, he's cool, dude. We go down to the church. Everyone parties at this church at night and shit. We go to this church, a big front yard, so everyone's partying there. Like, it's just like shoulder to shoulder, it's thousands of people. This one guy has just this like big ass Bluetooth speaker, like a huge like fucking thing, and he's playing music off of it. And so me and him are standing there partying, whatever. And then this girl all of a sudden like comes through the crowd and like gives him a big hug. And they're like, oh, and they're talking in French and stuff. And that's the other thing too, is like the Simon guy would really help me out because all their friends are French. So we're standing around, they're all talking in French, and like he'd be like, oh, they're just saying this or whatever, right? These people walk by and they're like, yeah, blah blah blah, like French stuff, right? And then later on, I'm like, what do you want to do? He's like, oh, well, go to the church. And I was like, why, what's going on at the church? He's like, didn't you hear that guy? He's like, there's a party there. And I was like, what? And he's like, oh yeah, that's right. So anyways, he now this girl, they're talking and stuff, and he looks at me, he's like, oh, so I know this girl, we only ever see each other at Rockfest, like whatever, we like plan to meet here all the time and like whatever. So he's like, this is her, whatever. So then he's like, yeah, this is, and he's introducing us and stuff. And then he's like, she comes up and she's like, oh, and like says a bunch of French. And I was like, oh no, like I speak English, and she just like turns and looks at him, and he looks at me, and he's like, she's from Laval, and I was like, but I didn't know what the fuck that meant, so I was just like, oh, okay. He's like, well, they like pretty much only speak French there, and I was like, really? And he's like, yeah. So we're walking down the street, and like, she's walking backwards, but like facing us, and she's talking to us and stuff and whatever, and she like turns and makes some joke, and he laughs, and then she turns to me and says something else, like I'm assuming to like continue the joke or like to make me laugh, and I just was like, and I just looked at him, and then he's like, he doesn't know what she said or whatever, right? Like obviously in French, and then she looks at me and she goes, "Oui, no, toaster."
Yes.
And I was just like, what? I'm like, what? Because I'm like, I feel like I'm getting made fun of right now.
Yeah.
He goes, it's a joke we have over here. Like, you know, like how much French do you know? Like, oui, no, toaster. Or like, how much English do you know? Yes, no, toaster. Or whatever. I was like, oh shit, that's hilarious. But it was so weird because me and her could not
communicate.
Fucking talk to her. Like she was like it was like not, I was gonna say like a caveman, but I just mean like in the sense of like, you know, it's like whenever there's a movie, Will Ferrell goes back in time or whatever, The Lost World or some shit, and there's that fucking monkey there, and he's like, "What's your name?" And he's like, "Chaka" or something, but he's just making noises. He's like, "Oh yeah." So like I said, I'm not comparing that to that. I just mean the language barrier, right? Because it's like you're saying stuff that makes sense to you, and I'm saying stuff that makes sense to me. But together, we're not able to like make that sense together, you know. Like, so like I said, bad example, but you know what I mean. It's just that like, I'm not sure what's going on here, you know.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it was interesting. Yeah. So that's a thing, though. I guess. Ketchup. That's a thing, though. Is like.
Yeah. Like when a lot of people like that talks French doesn't talk English at all, or doesn't understand English at all.
Yeah. Okay.
Doesn't want to drive in Ontario, man. Imagine. And the things that we know is like yes, no, toaster, ketchup, stop.
Yeah.
You know, like,
right.
So that's the joke. Yes, no, yeah.
Yes, no toaster. I was just like,
toaster.
They started laughing and stuff. Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Am I being made fun of? Yeah, but at the same time, that's pretty much it. Like we know. Like, Or.
Yeah,
I can understand from Laval. Some people don't understand English, but I think it's everywhere. Like you know, like where you're from. If not used with that language, you not have like a lot of experience with that language, contact with that language.
Especially when it's like far away like that. Well, I mean, I guess it's not that far away, but like I just mean in the example of like Shawville is like right across from Renfrew, and like you go over there and like no one really speaks French, or whatever, right? The signs are all French. It's all like Quebec, right? But no one like I shouldn't say no one, but most people don't speak French. They're very English, but then like start going further into Quebec. There's like more French, you know. Like even just
less English.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, even just the difference between like Portage and then Shawville, which is like 15 minutes or something, like maybe not even. There's more people speaking French in Shawville than even just like the accent. You'll hear like, oh, this guy has an accent, but then you go to Portage and it's just like, no, we just all live here together. You know, it's like, oh shit.
Shawville. Okay, is it near your place?
Yeah, so it's right across the river from me. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Shawville, I did some gig there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but
at the fair.
Yeah.
Was it? Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, the Shawville
But
fair.
I was not like when I was young. I was working like as a roadie.
Oh yeah.
You know, like a.
You'd set up the stage.
Yes,
and stuff.
exactly.
Yeah, I did that in Kingston.
Yeah. Back in the days, 19s.
You do it for a band or for like the
No,
show?
I was working for a company.
Itself.
Okay, yeah.
I was saying I'm a sound technician. I'm a sound engineer. I always work in that field. I mean, I study in communication.
Yeah.
But always working in audio, visual, video roadie.
Okay.
Fairs. Yeah.
My ex's dad used to work at. He worked for like at the end of the movie and shit like that. You see like it's like 5 points, like a star sort of, but it looks like almost like a badge or some shit. It's like the union or whatever. But he works for like that union. But he used to do a lot of work at like the what's it called, like the Palladium. What the fuck's it called? TV
Palladium.
Center or whatever the fuck.
Oh,
Scotiabank
yeah,
or TD Bank
TD
or
or
whatever.
CTC place.
Yeah,
Canadian
okay, yeah.
Tire Center.
Okay,
But yeah, he used to do
Now-
like a lot of work there or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
And then like my cousin used to do a bunch of shit, but he did like meetings and stuff or like presentations and stuff like for the government and shit. But it was like all through sound shit. I wish I could
Nice.
remember the name of the fucking union, but I see it on the like literally every movie and TV show has it at the end, and it's like a fucking I don't know
Oh, yeah.
whatever, but it's like the union of these like sound technicians or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
why
I was
that
never
mattered,
in
but
a
it's-
union before when I was like more I was not working for a company. I was like self
Like subcontracting, self-employed.
not self-employed, but yeah, exactly. I mean, I was like doing receipt to get paid.
Yeah, subcontracting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
okay.
at that time that was that the case, but now not when I'm working for a company now. So
Yeah. Okay. Also, actually, fucking speaking of all that, fucking, how's COVID affected that with? Because obviously there's not like a lot of shows and stuff going on, right?
Yeah, exactly. That last show, especially at the bar, live on Elgin, they did a great job. But yeah, I find like it's a discrimination. You know. Anyways, they were following the rules
Yeah.
of
Okay.
the healthcare, the government, I guess.
Right.
And then it was like people were separated. I don't know, it separated everything, not only physically, but in family, how people their how the ideas and how they think is divided, like the coworkers divided the families, the friends, the society. And I think it's affect a lot, especially our field, the entertaining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So were you like not working then with with not having any like shows to do or like with because when you do the audio shit, like that's what you do for like a living
Was that?
is the audio?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I mean, like you wouldn't have had shows to work at, right?
No, but now I'm more corporate.
Okay.
So it's not shows. It's more business meetings, things like that.
Okay. Yeah.
So I worked because it was like a distance now more.
Yeah.
And this is where we shine. And we were a lot of in demand.
When you say visual too, like you said, you do visual shit too.
Yeah.
Do you
Audiovisual.
like edit it or like are you more like
not more the
you like
editing.
set it all up and do it?
Yes, like the
Set up the
broadcasting.
hardware and, like,
yeah,
Run it.
set up the artwork, like operating.
Okay. So
But I'm more sound. Like my
Yeah.
specialty is sound.
yeah.
But I know a lot of what's around, like videos, lightning.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I hate
My
to do this. but I
specialty
gotta-
is very sound though.
Yeah.
All right, and
Yo.
I don't want to make it
Oh,
awkward either, but whenever you get back, I got to dip.
Okay. Sorry.
Not cutting anything off, but if I do,
We'll probably
Awesome.
segue into you grabbing this guitar.
yeah, that's one thing I want to hear before I leave.
Okay.
Not that like Anthony has to close down. or
No,
whatever,
for
I
sure.
I gotta
Okay.
hit the road pretty soon. So
Good. I just need to go to the bathroom first.
Yeah. We'll,
Alright,
we'll
so-
let the line run.
Good.
We'll let the
I guess I gotta
line
get one of
run.
these.
Yeah.
Okay.
Missed
So
that.
so you want me to play a song?
Well, we'll wait
Yes.
until you're back
Okay.
and Styles is back.
Okay. I just actually play songs from my last one of the album I did. It was like only
Acoustic.
acoustic, alternative, folk-ish
Okay.
with the guitar. I mean, I did it all on the album. I did the drums, keys, bass, a lot of part of guitar, rhythm, solos, and the arrangement. Name it. It took me 3 years to do it, but I can't.
it's a lot of work.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
a lot
why,
of
and I was doing some things, other things also in the
Right.
same time. But what I do is I can do some songs like just with the guitar. Yeah. Because I had shows that I had a band with me that I have to hire, show the parts, practice.
Right.
It's very long.
Mhm.
Just a sec, bro. I'm coming back.
All right. Do your thing. Do what you gotta do.
My man, thanks.
Perfect. No, I don't feel so bad.
I'm gonna explode.
Oh, yeah.
Do I ding him too?
Oh. Shout out to everybody tuning in. Rocky, Malcolm in the comments. Shout out to Rocky and Malcolm.
Fuck, I'm having a brain fart. I was gonna say something. I was thinking about something in the washroom. Forget now. Gone.
It's gone for good.
No, I forget.
You hear who's playing the Super Bowl halftime show?
Everyone.
Yeah, everyone. Dr. Dre, Eminem, Snoop Dogg, Kendrick Lamar,
That's a crazy like
Mary J. Blige.
foursome.
Yeah.
Whatever. Like,
Imagine how much that'll cost.
that's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking, like,
Yeah.
that's
Of course, I guess they're not doing full shows or anything, but still.
Oh, we got James up in the comments.
Gang.
What's going on, James?
Oh, shit.
What's going on, eh?
Yeah, what? Fucking remember what the fuck I was gonna say?
The harder you think about it, the farther it goes away.
Yeah, oh, for sure. Yeah, no, it's gone. Especially because I thought of something else on the way from the washroom
Yeah,
to here,
that'll do it.
and now it's all I can remember. Yeah, it's coming.
Working its way out.
I feel like when we invent like chips that can go into your brain that can like store your memories. You're,
Oh,
like,
imagine.
I just
the first in
remembered,
line.
but
You remember?
I remembered that I forgot. So, remember before we were talking about trying to make up another set of lightning round questions,
right.
and then later I was like, instead we should just do this other thing, and I forget what it is now.
Oh,
me and
shit.
Tyler were talking about something, and then we were like, oh, we should add that to the show, and then I was like, I don't want to like add another fucking
Right.
like segment or whatever.
Yeah.
But then I was like, wait, instead of just doing the lightning round again, do this fucking other thing. But I forget the other
I
thing.
know what it is.
Yeah.
I don't want to say it because we're live.
Oh.
Well, whatever. Comedy shit. The comedy.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we
Yeah.
don't have it, but
Yeah,
yeah, that's right. We're gonna do the blue card jokes. Like,
right.
just have a bunch of jokes written out, and then just like take turns reading jokes.
Who's coming up with the jokes though?
You have to
We would.
be prepared.
Yeah, we know
You
it's
have to
we.
come
Yeah,
in
it's not
ready.
something we can do now.
Yeah.
But it's no, it's just that's what I was thinking of. I was in the washroom, like, what the fuck is it? What the fuck is it? And then the worst part is the thing I thought of from the washroom to here was another memory that I forgot. I'm like, oh, what was that? What was that?
Yeah.
You know, both involve my brother and possibly the same conversation. But it's because I said I was gonna make an album called Certified something, but it was gonna be like Certified Lover Boy, but it was like Certified something.
Gangsta.
But I forget. It's because I thought I was gonna make a song called Toast and Butter.
Oh, yeah.
And then from that I was like, I should make a fucking album called Certified something.
All right.
You guys have a capo? No.
No,
So
Stories.
maybe Twigs.
he might have one.
Hey, you want to put this up?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just a second. Twigs.
He might be.
I think he actually went out for smoke. Now that, yeah,
okay,
he went out.
Sorry.
That's right.
I'll try to get that tonality. I mean,
if
because
there was.
I used to play it at the with a capo, like
Right.
at the Fort Capo, imagine.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's not the same.
It's not the same.
Damn.
What can I play though?
I guess if there was, it'd be in there.
A good call.
a capo, you
Yeah, it'd
usually
be
put
in
it
there.
somewhere.
It's where he records guitars and stuff, so. The strings.
This guitar I think was made in Gatineau.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It seems like the god.
No.
No worries. Oh, labels. What can I play? A song without the capo. La terre tourne, elle tourne, elle tourne, elle tourne, et autour d'elle les planètes dansent. Le temps passe, tiki tiki tac, prends ta chance. Se balancer au bout de la vie, vivre. Things like that. This is a punk rock one.
Yeah, it
I
sounds
like
like
that.
yeah.
And it was like what else? Pourquoi forcer la note? C'est aussi simple. Pourquoi souffrir? Et comme ça au hasard, comme un building, un gratte-ciel, il faut grandir. Toujours plus haut, embrasser la tolérance. Where to go? Oh, 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 oh. Pourquoi pas? Macillaire, t'es périforme. Dis-nous ce que tu ressens. Dis-nous ce que raconte ta solitude. Mais tout dépend de ton attitude. Dis-toi que je préfère t'aimer que de te faire du mal. Pour te dire la vérité, je le sens et c'est transcendantal. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. This is more folk, my folk side, my folk side. But if you want a beat, I can drop a beat too.
Oh yeah.
We'll get that.
Yeah.
The thing is, most of my songs have a capo on it, and the tonality of it have a lot of is important.
Yeah.
So it just like doesn't give justice to the song if I try to do it without the capo.
Yeah.
It goes
Okay.
up.
Yeah.
It's just like, but I know covers. Hey,
Here's a good one.
Jimi Hendrix. Do you Jimi Hendrix?
Yeah.
I know this song's called "The Wind Cries Mary."
During Christ Mary.
A brain is drearily sweeping, and the wind. Sorry. Is this like the? I didn't practice it. It was like after all the Jackses are in their boxes, and the clowns have all gone to bed. You can hear happiness staggering down on the streets. Footprints dressed in red, and the wind whisper, Mary. A brownie's drearily sweeping, and breaks their pieces of yesterday's life. Somewhere a queen is whipping. Somewhere a queen has no wife. And the wind, yeah, scream, Mary.
That's
Wicked
awesome.
one.
Probably hard to play on acoustic too, eh?
Yeah, is that the same feeling? But I used to play acoustic.
Yeah.
It's just I didn't practice the song lately. I got a lot of my like shelf
Yeah,
Sometimes I call it the seven, the law of seven. Sometimes you have a lot of your on your head, but it's all in the library. It's just not on the shelf that you use it.
Yeah,
You have
okay.
to drop something on the shelf to get something else on the shelf.
Yeah. I see. That's awesome.
Yeah,
It's a good analogy.
I appreciate
Bro, John, always a pleasure.
thanks for coming through, boys.
Peace out, buddy.
Sorry, I got a dip soda.
Oh, it's all
Yeah.
good, man.
Already heard?
Yeah, sorry.
Be safe.
We'll catch you next week, man.
Shit.
Hey, man.
Oh, that
Thanks
was-
for playing that.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was sick.
Yeah, that was
either way.
sick.
Yeah, just like I got just warmed up.
Yeah.
It's funny too. Like I never really, just like not that I really know how to play guitar, but some of the like chords you're doing there and shit. I was like, God, I never really like seen that. So it kind of
Yeah,
just shows
right.
he's like Jimi Hendrix was like, you know,
Oh.
like outside of the box type
Yeah.
thing, you know.
I was exposed to a lot of music, especially in high school. Grunge music, the music from the 70s too, like Led Zeppelins, things like that. You know.
Yeah.
Those Jimi Hendrix. Yeah, I remember a lot. And then the grunge too,
Yeah.
like Nirvana.
Yeah.
Mm.
I learned a lot of Metallica.
Okay.
I learned
Yeah.
a lot of Slayers, things like that.
Slayer, nice.
Yeah.
I like Slayer.
Yeah.
I was around that type of music and rap too.
Yeah.
I was high school in Quebec. I was like we were like 3 blacks at the high school.
Okay. Yeah.
So a lot of grunge music, alternate like rock music,
Yeah.
but rap was there too.
See, that's the same with me though. I like a lot of the rap that I was introduced to was through my older brother, but like he didn't like. Well, he did, but like he doesn't really listen to rap anymore. But my point is like he was like more like punk and grunge and like metal and stuff like that. And then there was like the odd Wu-Tang CD or like
Exactly.
Mobb Deep and like whatever. So
Cypress
it's kind of
Hills.
like, you know, sprinkled in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas fucking I picked up that kind of music, and then like so I was kind of more, I was the same, like I still listen to rap, but it was more so like punk and like metal and stuff, right? But then fucking I just kind of switched. I was in a punk band for a while, and then after that, well, even during that same time, I was like listening to more rap. Like I was like dressing more rap, like whatever. But I almost switched around to the opposite, where it's like I fully listen to rap, and then I'm like the odd like, you know, metal or like whatever here and there.
The other or the opposite.
But yeah, no, I kind of like grew up on the same shit though, like all kind of spread around everywhere. And then my parents would listen to like country and like fucking old Irish tunes and shit like that. So it's like all in my head, you know, the Beatles and stuff.
Well rounded.
Yeah,
For
fuck
sure.
yeah.
Same here.
Yeah, the instrument was very present in my teenager.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. My dad played guitar. My brother played guitar. I ended up
Nice.
playing drums.
Nice.
So yeah, we were all fairly musical, in a sense, I guess.
Yeah.
But so normally we do the lightning round, but you did the lightning round last time, eh?
What?
The lightning round. We ask a bunch of questions real quick.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
Pizza and tacos, or pizza or tacos type
That's
thing.
the first
Yeah,
one.
we
Yeah,
did
we
it
did that last
time.
time, yeah.
The duck
Yeah.
size horse.
Yeah.
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 Okay, yeah. So
That's
no,
right.
so I guess if we've already done that, we don't have any other questions. Do you have any other questions?
The picture in your IG, where did that come from?
Which ones?
Your IG picture, your profile one. Sorry,
Oh.
that was vague at first. Yes.
Yes.
When you go, which ones? I'm like, yeah, that's like your
yeah.
profile
Yeah,
picture.
yeah. Okay, yes. This is my
Your ball-
album cover.
Yeah.
The last album cover.
Okay. Right.
So
For turquoise.
exactly.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
And
Right.
then this is I was in high school, I think 5th grade,
Yeah.
11 or 10 years old.
And is that like edited, or are you wearing that? You're
No.
wearing
I'm wearing what I wear,
Yeah.
but I edit everything. Like the
Okay.
background is the original background. Though.
Yeah, right.
You know,
It's like a school photo.
Yes.
Yeah.
80s,
That's
80s,
hilarious.
like in the 80s. I don't
Right.
know you guys were born.
No,
But,
I wasn't born yet, but I know the style.
86.
Yeah.
I think it was like between 89 and 91.
I was born
So-
92.
So I was 11, 9, 10,
Right.
So yeah, I think I was in 5th grade,
That's
and then I
funny.
have a Vieux Harnais shirt. If you can see, only the ET
Yeah.
left at the extraterrestrial. It was,
Oh yeah.
but yeah, it was a funny joke with Quest. Quest was like, I post a series of high school pictures. This is one of them.
Yeah.
And then Quest was like, put me some shades on it.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
I was like, posted it on his
Yeah.
stories, you know.
Hell yeah.
And then I was like, you want to laugh at me? I'm gonna take it.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
I was
Sick
like,
picture.
but no, it was looking like the vintage concept now.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
so I use it like all the IG. You can tell the neon.
The neon, yeah.
On
On
the
the-
turquoise.
yeah.
Tone 5, I think.
Right.
Tone 5 is neon, but it's like the neon. Set like you can choose from IG.
Oh, right,
Oh, yeah,
right.
yeah.
Same for the necklace.
Yeah.
I did the necklace because I have a happy face pendant on the necklace.
Yeah.
I did it like I write necklace, or whatever pendant,
Yeah.
and then I just took the everything that come with the IG. It make it very kitsch and vintage. Yeah, the next album's gonna be the same direction.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's awesome. I was like,
Yeah.
what fucking picture you talking
Yeah.
about? I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh,
Yeah, that's funny. You can
That's
you can
funny.
go see a lot of pictures from elementary schools on my IG pictures. You
Oh,
see
there's more of them?
You see me with
I'll check
different
them out later.
hair
Hairstyles.
styles.
Yeah.
I'll check them later.
Hell yeah, man.
Shit, well, fuck, man. Honestly, I appreciate you coming through, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
for
appreciate
sure.
you guys. Very honored for me to be here. You guys doing your fucking awesome jobs for
Thanks,
every
man.
artist.
Shit.
Like, it's always cool to watch you. I always like watching you guys every Friday.
Well,
It's
thanks, man.
you guys do a great job for all the artists. Like, it's an opportunity and visibility platform. Great work. Appreciate you guys for that.
Thanks,
Love you
man.
guys.
Appreciate that.
Best
Yeah, I really
podcast on
appreciate
Ville.
Ooh,
Best podcast on Ville.
Damn right.
shit.
Best podcast in town.
Yeah. At first, I was like, "What do you say that way?" I know what that
En
means.
Ville.
I can pick up that little bit of French. Shit. No, I appreciate that. Thank you,
4G
man.
audio.
Fuck yeah.
Thank you.
Well, I guess fucking happy Friday. Have a good weekend. Thanks for tuning in, but most importantly, thanks for the kind words and thanks for coming through, brother.
Yeah, man. Really
Already
appreciate
know.
it.
Already
Much love
know.
and respect.
Same here. Same
Fuck.
here. Always Jones, B Show, Style of Prophet. You guys at
Hey.
home. Hey, check out all my stuff. Timal Garnier, IG, Spotify, YouTube. A lot of videos coming up and a lot of music coming up. Dreamland Studios.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Want to hit the
Shout
button?
out Borough Media.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey.
true that. Shout out Twigs,
Bully Zone.
Borough Media, fucking Bully Zone, gang.
Gang.
Just get them to shut her down. But yeah, again, thanks for everybody for tuning in. We'll see you again soon. And thanks to Timal. Thanks, brother. Yeah.